Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gamers with Reason, and I'm just showing you what it looks like on 3 monitors. It's very hard for you to see this, but it's running at very high resolution of 5760 by 1080, and I put VSync off, and it is getting around 24-25 frames per second down there, and I am going to try to play a little bit, even though I'm only going to be playing like with on one hand. Kind of show you what it looks like on 3 monitors. And it's pretty playable. Can't you tell? Oh, I'm going to have to grab my other hand. You notice that little like splash looking thing when it's shot? Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. But it's okay. Yeah. I think I saw another one. Nope. That guy's probably gonna go invisible again. I didn't mean to do that. And here's the radar over here. That's what it looks like. Where did he go? He's behind that cover still. And you gotta remember, this is a freaking pistol. This pistol is pretty deadly. Oh yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh, and it went up. Not sure if you can see, but it's around 33, 34 frames per second. It's going between 32 and 34. So it actually is perfectly playable when playing on 3 displays. This just looks amazing. And it's working perfectly well. That's a really good sign. And yeah. I just wanted to show this real quick to you guys, because I know not very many of you have probably seen video games played on 3 displays before. Okay, the video frames per second went down to around 30, 31. But yep. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this pretty long video. I'll start making them shorter after a while, just showing clips. But I thought I'd like to talk to you guys, and thanks for watching. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gamers with Reason. This is Medal of Honor. It's playing on 3 monitors. Surprisingly, it has a very high frames per second. It's getting like around 40. For a while it was getting like around 47. So about 50 frames per second. And that is just outstanding for on 3 monitors. Most of the games have been getting 25, 30 frames per second on 3 monitors with either max settings or just slightly lowered settings. So this is pretty much I wish I could back away enough. See if I can. Okay. Just looks amazing. I'm just surprised how freaking high the frames per second is. At least I got to see it's really, really playable. And whenever I get Battlefield 3 working, somebody told me that might be the issue, but I tried that and it didn't work. Either that or it's something else. I might have to reinstall it. Hopefully I won't have to, but if I do, then that's okay. But that about wraps it up. Yeah, it's pretty much staying around 40, 42 frames per second. Now it's around 47. Oh, you missed it. And then it lowered again. But still, it is 100% playable. If it's staying anything above 30 and doesn't go any lower than 30, then it's 100% playable. So, anyways, thanks for watching this, guys, and see you guys in the next video. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Gamers with Reason again. I'd just like to notify y'all that it's getting 62 frames per second. So, yeah. game is definitely playable at on 3 displays. It's getting 30 to 60 frames per second. Yeah, it's sticking at 62 right now. So, yep. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys in the next video. Hey, what's up everybody? Here's Skyrim on 3 displays. You gotta notice there's a zoom issue a little bit, but at least they get the main stuff on there. The only problem is that when you go see your weapons, you cannot see like how much attack it has and that kind of stuff. But at least y'all can hear it now. Let's see how well it plays. I slightly lowered the settings. It's still at high settings. And it looks to be doing well at, not sure if you can see it, probably not, but 27 frames per second. So, even with anti-aliasing on, some people say aliasing, there's different ways to say it, and a bunch of other stuff, it is pretty dang good. Looks pretty good. It's still at high settings, like I said. It's nearly to the max. It's closest thing to it, and it's still getting about 30 frames per second. I wish I had something to hold the screen. I'm just going to kind of walk around, kind of show you how well it plays. Sorry about that. I'm not used to playing a game at the same time. But, I need to get a place to put my webcam for when I'm looking around. So, everything is at very high settings, and they say not to put anti-aliasing on, but I did anyways. And I gotta admit, this game is just like breathtaking on 3 displays. After a while, I might go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get up right now so you can see what it looks like on all 3 monitors. Yeah, you can definitely notice a coloring difference. Just looks amazing on 3 displays. This is a question that people get asked a lot. They simply ask, why play on 3 monitors and not just get a bigger one? Now, there's multiple reasons for that. One of them is because if you get one monitor, the pixels will be bigger. Because most TVs, well, like nearly 100% of TVs, all have the same resolution. You know, 1080 by 1920 by 1080, and that's how many pixels it has. It has 1920 by 1080, you know, and the bigger the TV is, the bigger the pixels are. And you remember those old games where they had just a bunch of big squares and that kind of stuff, you know, and where they were very squarey and they weren't very, you know, sharp or detailed or anything? Well, those are kind of pixels. That's what they're pretty much like. And that's why people don't like playing on TVs, is because they're bigger. Yes, they are bigger. And it is kind of good sometimes, but sometimes it gets so big you have to be literally walking around. But other than that, it's mainly because the pixels are bigger. That does kind of make a difference in a few ways. But other than that, there's a few other reasons. It would only be like having one of these monitors right off the bat. And playing on 3 monitors, you're getting an extremely high resolution. These are 3 monitors that are 1920 by 1080 pixels each. But it is using all the pixels in all 3 of the monitors, which means it has much better picture and much better visuals, and it just looks much more outstanding. And because the game, if you look at the middle monitor, that's what you're used to seeing on just one monitor, actually. That's what you're used to seeing. Just this right here. So, but with 3 monitors, you get to see around yourself more. You're being able to see at 180 degrees. You're able to see, you know how like when you see things, you can see something that's on the left or the right side of you? Well, when you're playing most video games, you can only see what's straight in front of you. You can't see what's on the left or the right of you. So, those are the few other reasons. I mean, just for anybody out there that plays first-person shooters like Battlefield and Call of Duty, just imagine using this online. You're aiming right here. Most people are going to be playing on one monitor. You see somebody come up from the side of you, you kill him before he kills you, and he's just going to be mad like, what the F? How the heck did he see me? There's no way he could have seen me. I was behind him, or I was on the side of him. He could have not seen me. And that would upset a lot of people. But it would be a good way to get, it would be a good thing to use to help you. But it actually would help you play better in the game, I bet. And the game's kind of flickering around 25 frames per second. 28, 29, 30, 29, 30. Around 30 frames per second. But, like I said, this is nearly max settings. Anti-aliasing is on. Freaking, the viewing distance is set at the max. There are a few things that were on Ultra, and I just set them down to high. And that's about all I did, really. I could have lowered it by a lot. But, I didn't. I'll probably lower it later. The viewing distance just a little bit, probably like 20% lower. If it was at 35 before, then I'll set it down to 30 or 25. You know, make everything good enough that it'll be nearly the exact same, but while giving myself much better frames per second. Anyways, this is it. Hopefully the video is not over the 15-minute limit, and thanks for watching.